It's finally here. My very first book, The 32 Principles, harnessing the power of jiu-jitsu to succeed in business, relationships, and life. Unlike anything you've ever read, every single chapter has a QR code that will take you on a jiu-jitsu journey. But don't take my word for it. Scan this QR code on the back cover right now and see for yourselves. For most people, the thought of getting into a fight is scary. Someone else is trying to harm or kill you, and you're just doing everything you can to survive. The reason why the world is falling in love with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is because it teaches us to remain calm and calculated in the chaos of a fight. Now, even though there are thousands of techniques that one must master on the path to black belt, all of them are made possible by a mere 32 principles. And what most people don't know is that these principles are as useful in overcoming the struggles of everyday life as they are in physical altercations. My new book, The 32 Principles, teaches anyone, whether you're a martial artist or not, how to harness the power of jiu-jitsu to succeed in business, relationships, and life. Like most of you, I wear multiple hats. I'm a husband, I'm a father of 2 boys, a professional jiu-jitsu instructor, MMA coach, a relentless entrepreneur, public speaker, and a CEO of 3 different companies. But here's what's wild. For every time that I've used these principles in a fight, I've used them 1,000 times in my personal and professional life. I used the connection principle to create the world's largest interactive online learning center for martial arts when I broke my back at age 19. And today, we reached nearly 500,000 students learning from home in 196 countries. Thanks to the Buoyancy principle, we caught a thief lurking amongst our students here at Gracie University. The Kazushi principle helped us turn a scathing 1-star Yelp review into a loyal, lifelong customer. With the sacrifice principle, I was able to generate over $1 million in sales in just 72 hours with a single product launch. My wife, who worked many years at the WWE, used the false surrender principle to choke one of her male coworkers unconscious when he got a little too touchy in the hotel lobby. Using the river principle, I invented a product that got me on ABC's Shark Tank. And then the pivot principle landed my invention on the retail racks at Disneyland. And the list goes on. The bottom line is I never earned a college degree. But when you have the 32 principles in your arsenal, problems are simply techniques waiting to be discovered. Now, to make sure this book was equally impactful for non-martial artists as it was for avid jiu-jitsu practitioners, every chapter begins with a QR code that, when scanned, launches a video in which I demonstrate the combat application of the featured principle. By providing the physical jiu-jitsu context of each principle before transitioning to the life and business application of the same, this book takes every reader on a multimedia, personal empowerment journey that is unlike anything that came before it. If you already love Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, then you'll appreciate how this book teaches you to apply all the concepts that you've learned on the mat into every aspect of your life. Now, if you know nothing about Jiu-Jitsu, by the time you're done with this book, I think you'll be excited to give it a try. Because once you become comfortable in worst case scenarios cease to exist.